Right, I'm off to watch Arsenal Wolves. Why don't you come and join me? First of all, the most difficult part of the day, which shirt am I going to wear? No, do love that one, but no. Nah. Far too busy. Better for the raves. 4-2-4's for the special games. It's one of my favourites. No. Think it's pretty obvious which one I'm going to opt for. Come here, son. Right, now I've sorted out the most difficult decision of the day. Quick fit bad man check. You let the dogs. And have a quick gander at Isak not scoring for Liverpool before I start to get ready for the match. Now, obviously, very important that you smell nice when you go football match. No one likes to sit next to a stinker. Bosh. Now, today's ensemble is going to be predominantly Adidas. Head to toe. Now, let's choose what jacket I'm going to wear for the match. Now, I could go for this varsity invincible Arsenal jacket. But hold on a moment. Let me check the weather forecast. 6 degrees? I don't think so. I'm going to have to alter that somewhat. That's better. Maybe minus the bully and the bins. There we go. Now, mustn't forget me essentials. My door keys, my car keys, my wallet, my glasses because I'm blind, and my lucky scarf. Although we're playing Wolves, don't need luck. Right, let's go. In case you wasn't aware, it's top versus bottom. Wolves are bottom, Arsenal are top. So I get in the mini motor, so I drive my car and make my way to the tube station where I should park up, sit and consider what lineup Arteta's going to put out, pay almost £3 for half an hour's parking, and then begin to make my descent into the underground depths of London. Now, the train journey usually takes me about 45 minutes. But if you leave a bit later than I did, you might find it's a little bit more longer and more chocker. 2 minutes, lovely. And I sit and admire the aesthetics of the London Underground. We get on the train. We make our way to Stockwell station, where I should get off the train and change to another. Don't let this calmness fool you. It's important that you go early for the match, otherwise it's not going to be this smooth. And it'd almost certainly end up being late. Anyway, we make our way to Highbury and Islington Station, the home of the Emirates Stadium. And now we will start to experience the crowds, the rush. Pickpockets operator here, eh? Always be vigilant, especially of morons at the barriers.
Come on, man.
Must be his first game. Go on, son. We make our way down the Holloway Road. Many fans like to meet up for a meal before the game. Me, however, I like to do things a little bit different. I like to be up for a meal deal before the game. Nothing like a pre-match cheese and pickle, a bottle of the purple Tina, and Britain's favourite man crisp, £4.25. Bosh. Not gonna lie, always hungry before the match. And then the obligatory strut down the bus lane of Holloway Road like I'm some sort of bad, well, I am a bad man. And we make our approach towards the Emirates Stadium. Oh, look, some people carriers there, probably some VIPs for the boxes. I am also a VIP, a very impatient person. Now, at this point of the match day, I can feel the tension building. It's at this moment that I'm walking towards the stadium that I can feel my heart start beating faster, the adrenaline start pumping. The energy is palpable at the Emirates. And the Arsenal brass band are in residence to stoke up the atmosphere. Golden Bennett, I mean, it's hardly BBC at the proms. Anyway, up the steps. Now, the Emirates itself is a very special place. And introducing to you the legend, the magician that is Dennis Bergkamp. Brass band's still at it. Hey, go on, son. And the fans are making their way. Now, I do hope we're in for a game today. I have actually put a bet on Arsenal scoring over 4 goals. Top versus bottom, bottom versus top. Now, that is what you call an emblem. And you know, I have to say, I love us Arsenal fans. I love you all. A quick little hello to Tone. You alright, Tone? What a legend. Now we'll make our way over to Turnstile S for still top of the league and make our way through to security. Quick little frisk with the spatula. All good there, love? Now, I can't record this bit because I need my phone for the digital ticketing. Right, we're in. Now, once you're into the Emirates Stadium, and if you get there early enough and make your way down to the first few rows, past the press section, you'll be able to grab yourself a little glimpse of the TV broadcasters doing their thing. So I've timed it pretty perfectly because as I'm walking down, Martin Keown's there, and who's behind the camera? None other than the man himself, Mikel Arteta. The energy, the radiation, look at the fans all surrounding, all wanting to get a glimpse of the great man himself. I'm trying to be part of the interview, but sadly, I can't lip read. And as we bid farewell to Mikel Arteta to prepare his team for the match, that bloody brass band's only found their way into the bloody building. Oh, but I do like this song. Hold on. Saliba! Now I've grabbed myself some ticket exchange tickets, which means I'm high up in the clouds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flights of stairs before we make our way through to section 134. I said a 134. Now this is where the adrenaline really starts to pump, when you start to get spat out of this portal and to just experience this. Although, like I said, very early. There's not quite an atmosphere just yet. So, time to make my way to look for my seats. The seat I've got is 1021 on row 13. 15. And seat 1021 is there. This seat cost me £55, which I've got to say is not too bad at all. Bang in the middle, great view, close to the aisle. Now this is one of my favourite places on the planet Earth. Aye, Gonosaurus, little swig of the purple Tina, and the boys are out to warm up. I don't even know why this lot even turned up, seriously. You might as well go home now. I'm pretty sure Arteta should be giving a team talk, not coming up here, sat next to me. Here, have a look at one of our assistant coaches. Look at that touch. He's not even a player. Incredible. Just got a class from top to bottom. And then we welcome the Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, for those that are not aware, Wolverhampton Wanderers are bottom of the table with 2 points. And they've only scored 7 goals. And 33 conceded. So when I say to you, I totally expected a rout today, that's what I expected. So before we get into any of that, my favourite part of match day. Right, enough of that. On to the serious stuff. Now, we started very slow. Funnily enough, we continued on very slow, unable to convert any of our set pieces. Wolverhampton do whatever they can to slow the game, and it just went on and on and on, and I was just not impressed whatsoever. It was like watching dolphins and orcas play water polo at SeaWorld. Ping ball, pong ball, pinball for billboard. I honestly didn't know what was going on. And as the referee blows for half-time, I'm looking at the scoreboard and it's 0-0 at half-time against Wolves, and I'm thinking to myself, what in God's name is going on? And the absolute failure to convert any of our set pieces continues on. Referee starts dishing out cards for Christmas. Declan Rice tries to channel his Real Madrid free kick with failure. And then out of nothing, we get a goal from a set piece, an own goal. But we'll take them. And with us now winning the game, you can feel the relief in the stadium. The atmosphere starts to ramp up, and Arteta starts to make changes by taking off Gyökeres and bringing on Gabriel Jesus. And then the unthinkable happens. I leave my seat. I make my way to see my mates at row 1. Wolves score in the 90th minute. They scored. The impending shame starts to weaken my knees as I run 7, 8, 9 flights of stairs and make my way to row 1, drawing all the hope from every soul in this stadium. 93 minutes on the clock. I am praying champions win when they play badly. And in the 94th minute, we do it. Arsenal, the greatest, the euphoria. It's another own goal, but we'll take them. Ye have little faith. 2-1 to the Arsenal, and still top of the league. 3 points in a bag. And there it was. What an exhilarating match. Worth every 55 of those pounds. What isn't worth the £55 is the slog to get home. But nonetheless, it's nothing like leaving with the 3 points. We're top of the league. No elephants this season. As I said earlier, champions win even when they play badly. As we reflect on the match day and look to the future, is this our time, Gunners? It certainly looks like it. If we keep the faith, the good times are coming. Up the Arsenal!